today is the day. It's Mrs. Wooliver Day. After the story, here's what you'll do. She'll draw the character and so will you. There's lots of shapes to draw today. It's Mrs. Wooliver Day. We don't say easy, we say fun. Mrs. Wooliver kids are number one. So let's stick together, 'cause today is the day. It's Mrs. Wooliver Day. It's Mrs. Wooliver Day.
Mrs. Wooliver!
I'm Mrs. Wooliver, and today is Mrs. Wooliver Day. Are you ready for a story? Well, today my story is called Hang Around, Sammy, and it was written by Mrs. Wooliver and illustrated by my daughter, Cassie Garwood. Once upon a time, there was a spider. His name was Sammy. He lived on the ceiling in the corner of the library at your school. Sammy was lonely. He wanted to be somebody's pet. All day up in his web, he would dream of what kind of pet he could be. How about a fish? Oh, but I would have to swim under the water all day. I would even have to sleep under the water. No way. Never mind. A bird. Oh, but then I'd have to swing on a swing all day and stare at myself in a mirror. How boring. No way. Never mind. How about a guinea pig? But then I'd have to go round and round and round on that crazy wheel, and I might get dizzy and sick. No way. Never mind. Oh, a lizard. But then I'd have to live in a glass house and sit on a hot rock all day and all night. I might burn my feet. No way. Never mind. How about a pig? But then I'd have to lay in the mud all day, eat slop, and have those disgusting flies on me all the time. No way. Never mind. How about a frog? But then I'd have to make that disgusting croaking noise all day and be green with warts on my back. No way. Never mind. Oh, I got it. I'll be a cat. But then I'd have to chase mice all day. And that would make me too tired. No way. Never mind. I guess the perfect pet. I'll be a dog. That's it. Oh. But then I'd have to sit, heel, stay, fetch, and speak. Then, they'd make me eat dog food. No way. Never mind. I guess I'll just say a spider. Spiders are cool. Besides, I'd miss hanging around your school. So Sammy stopped dreaming about what he could be and started feeling better about being himself. I'm really glad that Sammy decided to stay a spider. You know, that's what he was born to be. Just like you. You were born to be you. Don't wish you were something else or somewhere else or someone else. Just like yourself for who you are, because that's how you were made. Now, the next video will be drawing Sammy. Are you ready to draw? Okay. Now, there's some rules before we get started. They're very simple rules. Rule number 1, no erasing. We don't use our erasers on Mrs. Wolliver Day. It just stresses us out too much to try to make it perfect. And that goes into rule number 2. You want to have fun. Okay? You want to have fun today. It's Mrs. Wolliver Day. We're all into having fun. And number 3, all I want you to do is try your best. Okay? Try your best. And if you're trying your best, not erasing, then you're having fun and you're doing a great job. Now, we can draw on either way, 2 different ways on our paper. We can draw in the apple direction, like this. That's the apple direction. But sometimes we might want to draw in the banana direction. Okay, the long way, like this. Okay? But today, we're going to draw in the apple direction, the apple direction, the apple direction. We'll put our paper in the apple direction and we'll be ready to draw with you. And then I say, with who? And you say, with you. Okay, so put your paper in the apple direction and we're going to get ready to draw Sammy in the library. All right, let's get started. Now we want to draw Sammy right in the middle of our paper, not too big. Here's his head like this. There you go. Okay, now remember, if you don't like that shape, didn't turn out very good, turn your paper over and do it again. Try it again. And then pick which side you want to work with. Okay, great. And now we want to make his body. We're going to come down like this. It looks like a peanut or something like that, doesn't he? A number 8 or a snowman kind of looks like that as well. Okay. Inside, we want to put his eyes. Big googly eyes. Okay. We put a half moon shape up like this for the whites of his eyes, and then put his pupils inside there. Might be able to see him. Oh, this side on my shirt. There he is. Okay. Now he doesn't have a nose, but we are going to give him a big Mrs. Wolliver smile. Just like that. Okay. Now we're going to give him 4 arms on this side and 4 arms on this side. We're going to go like this. Make 1, 2 lines, 2 straight lines. I got the kind of oblique. They're going up a little bit. And then you're going to put a little shoe on them like that. Little shoe. Okay. Now we're going to give him 4 on this side. So we want to do another one just like that one. Now don't worry if it's not the same size or shape, if it's bigger, if it's crooked, if it's chubby or skinny, or it doesn't matter. Today we're just learning and we're having fun. Wait until you get into my lessons 15 to 20. It's going to be awesome. And we want one more like this. Okay, here we go. All right. And then we want 4 on this side. You're going to do the same thing. Okay, like that. Make sure you're counting in your head, because if there's 20-some people counting in the classroom, it gets kind of loud and crazy and you might lose count. If you're alone at home doing this, you can count out loud if you like. Just make sure there's 8 altogether, okay? Now, we're going to put him on a carpet in the library, okay? On the carpet. We're going to come out. This is called a horizon line. We're going to come out like this to the end of your paper, like that. It's kind of crooked, but that's okay. And you're going to follow it behind Sammy and go to the end of this side, like that. Okay, that's the carpet that he's going to be sitting on. Okay. Now he's got a super cool carpet, all right? You're going to come down like this. Not all the way to the bottom though. Down on this side like this. Not all the way to the bottom though. Because then you're going to come and bring those two lines together. This is a vertical line, up and down, vertical, vertical. And this is a horizontal line, like a horizon line, horizontal. Okay, we're going to draw a lot of those for sure. Okay, now we're going to come in here and we're going to put, let's see, there's 26 letters in the alphabet, so we're going to try to get 27 lines on here. Taking a while, but go ahead and do that. Oh, sorry. Okay, I don't know if I have enough lines for my alphabet, but we're going to see. Okay, we're going to see. I might have not enough. I might have one too many. That's okay. Don't worry. Let's see. Now we're going to put capital, our alphabet, A, B, like this. Capital C, D. Now I'm drawing sideways, and you might want to, put your paper the way that you would be able to do it. Okay, let's put it up like this. F, G. Oh, I'll do it in my head because you might be on a different one. Make sure you're doing the alphabet in your head or you'll get all messed up and so will your friends beside you. Okay, and then W. Oh, look what I'm doing. I keep pressing my button. I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to move that over so I don't press it. Oh, look what I did. V, W, X, Y. See? And I have one too many. And I also did. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. So I'm going to put a heart. I'm going to put a heart right there because I had one extra line there on my carpet. Now, if you need to pause, if I'm going too quick for you, pause. Just have your teacher or you, yourself, if you're watching this on YouTube at home, pause the video, get caught up, and then hit play again, and we'll get started with more. Okay? So there's this carpet. Now, over here we want to put a bookshelf. So we're going to put a vertical line up to about right there, and a horizontal line that way. Okay? I'm not real good at bookshelves. I'll be honest with you. I'm not that great. But we're just going to give it a try. Okay? Now, we're going to put two shelves on. One here and one here. Okay? There it is. And now what we want to do is we want to make an oblique line like this. Let's do it on the bottom. There won't be any books on the bottom shelf for some reason. I don't know why. We'll make an oblique line, which it's not vertical or horizontal. It's kind of oblique or diagonal. I like to use the word oblique. Okay? And then you're going to come with a horizontal line all the way to the end of your paper. That's the bottom of the shelf. Okay? And then you're going to come here from where it met with a corner and go up, straight up. That's the side of the shelf. Okay, that's the side of the shelf right there. All right. Now we're going to do the same thing on bookshelf number 2. We're going to do the same thing. Just kind of come up with an oblique line there. Horizontal line here. Okay. Good. And vertical up to the shelf. All right. Now we're going to put some books on the shelf. I'm not good at this. This is the part I'm not good at. But what we want to do, now we have this shelf. Okay? Now we have this shelf. So we're going to put a couple books right here on the shelf. Just do that. Do that. Maybe a thin book. Another book. And then maybe a book that's kind of on its side a little bit. It's falling down in the bookshelf. Kind of like that. Okay? They kind of look like books, don't they? Little bit. You can put little tiny titles in the books if you want to, your favorite books. You could write them real small, but I'm just going to kind of go like this. So it looks like there's writing on the books. Okay? Like that and like this. Okay, so there's kind of writing on the books. Okay? But now we need to put the top of the bookshelf on. Okay, it just doesn't look right. So what we're going to do now is make an oblique line like that. It's not horizontal, it's not vertical, it's oblique. I love that. And then you're going to make a horizontal line to the end. So that's the top of the bookshelf. Okay? All right. Now, there is going to be, whenever I draw inside things, if you took my first grade lessons before, you'll know that I like to put a socket, electrical socket on the wall, or a plug where you would plug something in. So over here, we're going to start with your rectangle. Okay, start with your rectangle. Okay. All right. You're going to put 2 squares inside, both inside the rectangle. All right. You're going to give it 2 eyes and a long little line there in both of them, so that you could actually plug something in if you wanted to, your tablet or a charger or something like that. Okay. And then on the wall, we're going to put a poster. Now, if this is your first time drawing with me, I want to give you some tips. Very important. Whenever you're going to draw a poster on the wall, you don't want to draw the poster first. Okay, you want to draw what's going inside the poster first, and then you're going to draw the poster around it. That's a great tip. Because if you draw the poster first, you might run out of room to put the words that you need to put. Okay, so check this out. You're going to put B. I like to go in all capital letters. Okay, you don't have to, right? Be yourself. That was very important for Sammy, to be yourself. Like yourself for who you are. Yes, be yourself. There's the poster. Now we're going to draw the poster around those words. Okay, we're going to go like this, 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 this. Now, if you have a crooked poster, is that okay? Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it one bit. Okay? Okay, now, when we're done drawing, I'm going to ask you to look down at your paper and say, and you're going to say, wow, I did a great job. And then I'm going to tell you to look at your neighbor's paper and tell them. And you're going to say, wow, you did a great job too. Okay? You want to try it? Okay. Put down your pencils. Look down at your paper and say, wow, I did a great job. And now tell your neighbor, wow, you did a great job too. Or you could tell me if you don't have a neighbor next to you at home. Okay? And then we're going to sing a song when we're all done. It goes like this. I say, are we having fun now? And you say, yes, we're having fun now. We're having a very nice day. And I say, are we having fun now? And you say, yes, we're having fun now. We're having a nice Mrs. Wooliver day. Learning to draw the Mrs. Wooliver way. Okay, so I tell you what. Next time, we'll sing that song together. I just know it. But now I want you to add some coloring, okay? Because a black and white picture is kind of boring without the color. All right? So do a good job. Remember, you're in 2nd grade now or 3rd grade, wherever you are watching this video, and that you're not a kindergarten colorer, okay? So until next time, keep drawing.